Hello class. Today, we're going to focus on what is arguably the most important new skill in the professional world, structured communication with AI. Forget simple questions. We're going to learn a systematic way to write prompts inspired by techniques used in world-class AI research. I'm going to teach you two frameworks. The Solver framework for when you need the AI to help you generate a solution, and the Verifier framework for when you need the AI to check your work. By the end of this video, you will have a clear, repeatable process for using AI to tackle your most complex problems. Let's begin with the Solver framework. I've synthesized the best practices from our source materials into a simple four-part structure I call the 4 Ps: persona, process, parameters, and polish. First, persona. You always start by assigning the AI an expert role. This focuses the model on the correct part of its training data. For us, this might be you are a senior risk analyst at a major investment bank. Second, process. This is how the AI should think. Here, we combine two key ideas. Always demand a chain of thought and insist on rigor and honesty. You're telling the AI to show its work and not to guess. Third, parameters. These are the rules and boundaries for the task. This includes defining the output format, like asking for a summary and a detailed solution, and inviting the AI to ask clarifying questions before it begins. Finally, polish. Before the AI gives you the answer, instruct it to perform a final review. This involves both a self-correction check and creating a feedback loop where you can provide corrections for future tasks. Now, for our second tool, the Verifier framework. This is what you use to check your own work or the AI's first draft. The logic comes directly from the IMO paper's verification prompt, and it's essentially a guide to performing a mini audit. Alright, let's move from theory to practice. Here is a typical capital budgeting problem. A project requires an initial investment of $200,000 and is expected to generate cash flows of $70,000 per year for 4 years. The discount rate is 10%. Calculate the net present value and the internal rate of return and provide a recommendation. Let's build a solver prompt using our 4P framework. First, persona. You are an expert financial analyst specializing in capital budgeting decisions. Next, process. Before providing the final answer, walk me through your reasoning step by step. First, explain the formula for net present value. Second, explain the concept of internal rate of return. Do not guess if you cannot calculate a value. Then, parameters. Structure your response with first, final recommendation, accept or reject. Second, net present value calculation. Third, internal rate of return calculation. Before you begin, ask any questions you need about the project's risk. Finally, polish. After generating the solution, double-check all your calculations for accuracy. So, there you have it. Instead of a simple question, you have a professional-grade request. The Solver framework helps you generate clear, well-reasoned answers, and the Verifier framework helps you audit and improve them. This structured, deliberate approach is the key to moving from a casual user to a power user of AI. Use these frameworks in your studies and your work. They will make a profound difference.